Hi, I'm Jay Porter from Primacoustic, and today we're going to mount a panel using our push-on impaler. The push-on impaler a little bit different than our standard surface impaler, being that you can simply push the panel straight down onto it. So rather than trying to pull the panel down on the hooks, this just allows you to simply push it on. Comes in very handy when you're trying to line up large clusters of panels, keep everything edge to edge. Also comes in handy when you're just trying to know exactly where things go on your wall. You draw in your guideline and you know that's exactly where the panel lives. There's no sort of guesswork involved, so it can be very handy that way. So tools required: a tape measure, a level, drill and drill bit, screws and drywall anchors, hammer, and a Phillips screwdriver. So step one when installing the push-on impaler, as with any of our impaler family, is to determine the height of your panel. As I've said before, in typical listening room applications, I usually go anywhere between 2.5 and 3 feet. And now that we've drawn our bottom line, we'll simply apply our measuring tape to the wall and go up 48 inches from the bottom line to determine your top line. So now that we've indicated where the top position of our panel is going to be as well as the bottom position, it's a good idea to make a mark where the side of your panel is relative to the next panel over. So in this case, I'm going to measure over 16 inches from the panel beside and just make a mark there. Now, as with the top and bottom lines, I want to make sure that we have a nice level marking for the right-hand edge of this panel. So now we've defined the top edge of our panel, the bottom edge of our panel, the right-hand side. I'm just going to make one little mark over at the left-hand side, 24 inches over, just so I know exactly what area I have available to mount the impaler clips. Remember to mount your impaler 4 to 6 inches in from any one edge, simply so you don't have to penetrate through the fabric when you're mounting the panel. Much easier just to push the impaler into the back of the fiberglass. We're going to mount this impaler clip. There's 4 holes available, but we're only going to use 2 holes. There's not really that much requirement to use all 4 in this instance. So now we've marked the mounting locations for all 4 impalers. We're going to take our drill and actually drill through those holes. So now that we have all of our holes drilled, it's time to insert our little drywall anchors into each one of them. We've inserted our drywall anchors. Now it's simply time to attach each one of the impaler clips to the wall. So now we have all 4 impaler clips mounted to the wall. It's time to push on our panel. So how I like to approach this is find your top edge first. And best you can, align the top edge of the panel with that line. Then as you bring it down, trying to keep it exactly level with the panel, with the line on the right-hand side. Once you have the panel resting on all of the push-on impaler teeth, you'll feel it resting there, not moving. Apply nice even pressure at all 4 corners to directly push the panel onto the impaler clips.